First, we gotta get more people in the room. Let's work. Whoever that one. Let me see what that is. Can't even see what that is. God damn. Whoever that is, I appreciate you for rocking with us. Can't see. Live chat, all messages are visible. Live chat. Molly World, what it look like? My fault, y'all. I'm definitely on Colored Folks Town. That's what they call it. Colored Folks Town. It's Negro, what it look like? Fort Worth, Texas, what's shaking? Molly World. Lala, what's good? BC on the beat, what's good? 707 Napa, California, Dream Dog, what it look like? K Dupree, what's up? The future is now, what's up? What's good? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Oh, I left this damn laptop unplugged all day. Gunner, what's the word, my boy? I'm sitting here. I went to go get an inspection on my car. Boy, done messed up my tints. Oh, man, it went left. This is Will. What's up, brother? What we getting into tonight? Lala, you tell me what we getting into. Let's make it interesting tonight. A lot of people tell me to go live again because they missed it yesterday. Some people saying it was too early. And yeah, I was only on for like an hour. Like you scared to show your face. I like that one. That was a good one. I ain't scared though, but that was cool. What else? Yeah, fun. Now we definitely had fun yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. If I didn't, I wouldn't have went live again today. You supposed to have somebody pulling up today too. Your boy Bodine. He supposed to be pulling up. He want to talk about why he went to O Block and took a picture in front of King Von's mural. We were supposed to do that yesterday on Instagram, but for some reason Instagram not letting me go live. So we did it on here. But by the time I was able to see that he hit me back, I was already done with this live. Oh, we got the kick. He got ice on his chin. I get you for being loyal. Rodney Houston, I appreciate you, bro. You should go live more often. Taniqua, I appreciate you. I don't know, live really ain't my thing. But a lot of people saying, you know. Will, what's fake? And I got a little drink tonight. I don't know if y'all can see. Got a little drink tonight. Talk about what y'all want to talk about. See, that's why I wanted to get him up here. Was that a nutcracker? Nah, that's a rum punch. I don't know if you can see it. That's a rum punch. As far as you saying he set up cash, that's why I wanted to get him up here so he could explain himself, because he tried to throw like a little subliminal to us. You know, and it's crazy because he sent us all his lives and all his pictures, right? And then next thing you know, he gonna tell me that we sitting here sneak dissing because I told him that him going to King Von mural was like, you know, kind of weird. We just gonna keep it 100. The live gonna make this channel blow ever. My cousin Ray lit, now you going live. Yeah, I appreciate you, CJ. But yeah, he was mad because I was keeping it real. I told him I don't know why he doing that, going to King Von mural and, you know, going to O Block. So, you know, he said we would sneak this or whatever. He definitely wasn't. We just gonna keep it real. See, that's a problem because here's my thing. If you my mans, right? If I'm cool with you and you do something that doesn't make sense, I'ma let you know. Like, wouldn't you want friends like that to tell you, like, yo, you bugging right now, bro? Like, nah, what you doing is not it. You see what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want friends like that somebody that's gonna keep it real? The problem is today's day and age, it's too much yes men around people. I was never brought up around yes men, ever. Nobody around me a yes man, none of that. And that's another thing. He been pop. Yeah, never knew who bro was. But yeah, that's another thing. Nobody knew who he was, so I wanted him to explain himself. He was messing with O Block first. I didn't know that. Most people say they want friends like that. That's a fact. Everybody act like they want friends that's gonna tell them the real, but when they tell them the real, they get mad. Crazy. I'm still trying to figure this chat stuff out too, y'all. I'm on the phone, so I don't know if maybe that's the reason why I can't see certain options, but I had a feel to fire, and most people say they want friends like that. He's on my grandma, whoop my ass if I can't handle it. Yeah. I don't know at all, but I know what happened. Red 59, what it look like? Rodney with Keith in them. Like I said, I don't know. But I do know that move he pulled, it just, you know, but we not gonna focus on that. Patty? We gonna call you Patty LaBelle. Man, that nigga with the KK chains, the geek. What's good, fam? I'm glad to see you online. Red 59, yeah, I had to come online. A lot of people said they missed it yesterday. A lot of people missed it yesterday, so you know. And I'm new to this, so you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna get it popping, man. I'm gonna try to go live more often. You know, get more heads in. Kate Miller dropped anything down. That's a good question. Yo, listen, whatever she said about Nikki, I don't care what nobody say. That girl sounded like maybe she was a disgruntled employee. So she definitely was around whatever she said she was around. And she just airing out dirty laundry. Now, do I agree with it? No. I don't think you should take that role. Like, you know, if you get into it with your friend or anybody that you was once close with, and then y'all, you know, close ties with each other, and then you start sitting there airing out dirty laundry, that's corny. So I don't agree with it. However, that don't mean she lying. I'm gonna say that. So you can tell she got some truth to whatever she's saying. You know, energy is powerful. And the things she was saying and the people she was tagging, that's what females do. That's another thing. You see what I'm saying? I realized it was a female just by the way she was talking and typing. And that's exactly, you know, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. I appreciate you, Red. Cash Gang got no. Shout out to Detroit too. You know what's crazy about when I first started this channel? I told everybody that Detroit was gonna make their way, and slowly but surely, all the Detroit players that I was talking about, they getting signed. Do I agree with them signing deals? No, but hey, I guess I'm just getting mad at it. That's a fact. Shout out Vezo. Shout out Baby Money. Shout out Peasy. You know, FWC Key. Let's see what we're gonna talk about today. I'm trying to invite Bodie. I don't know how to do it though. I don't want to put this up and then. Yeah, he definitely with QC now. Now to be honest with you, I don't know if that was the right move for Vezo. However, he would know himself better than anybody else. So if he feel that was the right move for him, then it was the right move. And he a smart dude, so I can't even say I trust his judgment because it's really not up to me. That's up to him. So, but I trust him to know what he's doing. But he gotta be careful, man. Them labels is tricky. How y'all feel about J Hood? J Hood 50-50. My personal opinion. Do you believe that, Nikki? To an extent. I ain't gonna lie. The things that she was saying, Let me tell you, a lot of people say that the Nicki stuff ain't true, and you know everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, um, whoever it was behind that page had real proof showing that Nicki Minaj herself or whoever is behind Nicki Minaj's official Instagram page trying to contact her and fly her out and give her money and told her to stop. So, to each his own. Pennsylvania, Black Queen Jacks. I appreciate you, Black Queen. Thank you. I tried, man. What's good, bro? Floyd, what's up? I don't know. I'm gonna talk about something spicy. Wanna know what's up with little TJ and her. Yeah, see, and that's another thing. And this is a thing about the entertainment industry and just any like a lot of this government stuff. Period. Right? If you pay attention, nobody talks about Pop Smoke no more. Right? You peep, right? And that's the thing about this entertainment industry and just what's going on in the world right now. As period. If you pay attention, things are happening so fast, rapidly, back to back. By the time you already heard about one situation, something else is popping up, and the next you know you're distracted from the other thing, and you just totally forget about it. Nobody even talk about Pop Smoke no more. Nobody even talk about MO3 no more. They definitely don't even talk about Nipsey no more. The only time Nipsey come about is when you see something about his murderer in the courts or something like that. Yeah, Dolph birthday. That's another thing. Dolph birthday. And like I said, if y'all was on the live yesterday, Dolph was definitely one of them guys, man, that when he passed, I ain't gonna say it touched me. That sounds wild crazy. But you know what I mean. Cause I remember when he came in the game, man. And a lot of dudes, nobody really knew about him. But he was with Gucci. And, he really did this. He did it independently. And not only that, the way he went out is crazy. Dog got told about for 10 minutes on his birthday and JD. Yeah. Oh, wow. See, I ain't even peeped that. That JD Youngin died right after. That's a fact. If you pay attention, Key Glock don't even move the same no more. Every time you see him, he look a little, I don't know, he just look out of place. Looks scary. I feel that way about Duck. Duck too. But the thing about Duck is, he still got guys that keep his name alive, like, via social media songs. He still got guys that's rapping that still keep his name alive. What about this? Oh, what you say? The girl that came out about Pop Smoke. See that Pop Smoke shit, it just, I don't be trying to curse, but that Pop Smoke situation, it just didn't make sense. First of all, the first thing they told us was a girl from New York called the police in California. Impossible. Like, that should have been the first red flag. And then what else? They said they jumped through some what's that? They jumped through some terrace and got in his shower window. I mean the door that he was in, the bathroom. They jumped through the terrace. After they jumped through the terrace, did they ask him how they got him in the bathroom? But then when we seen the surveillance, clearly they wasn't jumping through no terrace, no balcony. And like I said, the problem is we don't get time to dwell on these situations after it happened. Because something else tragic happens right after, and then our focus shift to that. And then next thing you know, it just swept right under the rug. Shout out to Duck. Yeah, the girl that was saying that the guys were sus, it was a white girl. Yeah, they said they climbed through the balcony and then caught him while he was butt naked, and the dude, he tried to run and they shot him in his back. It was some whole, I don't know. It was a whole movie the way they try to say he went out. It just didn't make sense. But then the white girl, she came and exposed it and said, yo, that was a lie. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true too. They try to say Pop. See, first they said he just got shot, and then P and B Rock came out of nowhere talking about my boy went out blazing, he shot back. Which one is it, man? How was he able to shoot back if he was just coming out the shower? Like this how easy it be when you really pay attention. But the problem is we don't got time to pay attention because something keeps happening that distract our attention from the bull crap that they tell us. Now the white girl was saying, "Yo, listen, they're lying, and we don't know what happened to her." I forgot her page too. I should go check on her page, or give her an interview or something. But I don't know. I forgot her page. If anybody can find it, let me know, cause I definitely want to speak to her. But she just went cold turkey. This guy a clown. Shout out to you, Andreas, Cole, whatever. Shout out to you. I think you want attention. Show your face. He called me a clown and didn't want to see my face. You different. Just like Jada Young and had mother pull up in the front and dudes come. Yeah. Yeah, deeply the white girl was telling the truth about her pop. Oh man, she said she didn't see it unless she saw it all. She was a setup. She probably was a setup too. Like it's all let me tell you, between her Pop Smoke death, Dolph death, Nipsey death, it's just a crazy rabbit hole that gets exhausting. It get exhausting. And then a lot of people be like, yo, Hookah, why don't you do this anymore? Because I feel I don't want to keep doing videos on the same thing. Once I put one video out kind of explaining certain things, a lot of dudes, they do it for views, like, oh, they know it's going to get them views, but they get exhausting because it's too much, literally too much. That Dolph case is way too much going on. The government is involved, his own people is involved. Yo, man, listen. Alpo too. Oh man. Let me tell you one thing about Alpo and his death. Hold on, before we even get to Alpo, JD dad was supposed to get hit up too. Ain't no way. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. JD Young too. His situation don't make sense. They try to say he started busting back. How? So not only that, if you was busting back, right? What was the sense in them killing him and not doing you dirty if you was the one busting back? Come on, man. It don't make sense. And then they said he was in the front of the house. They tried to run to the back of the house, but people was coming from the back of the house. All right, so how did the father escape? How? If they was both cornered in, how did the father escape? And if you was the one shooting and I got y'all both cornered in, why would I make sure Jada Youngin is dead before I make sure you dead and you the one shooting back? Yeah, how he ain't hit nothing. Maybe he got bad aim, but yeah. Jada Youngin got hit 8 times and you only got hit in your arm like 2 or 3. And that's why a lot of these stories I don't be trying to do because it be getting frustrating. It's unfortunate to see that some of this stuff people actually believe. And then when you say something about it, you're a conspiracy theorist. Crazy. Now, our post situation, I don't know, man. Hold on, I'm trying to see the Dolph was rubbing the industry rappers the wrong way, bro. Yeah, so shout out to you, P4. I see you in the building. Yeah, Dolph, a lot of them didn't like Dolph because Dolph was really independent. The problem is he did sign a little deal with Empire. He did, I think, a distribution or something like that. He did sign something like that with Empire. But once again, that's where I think he went wrong. And if you look at Empire's track record, man, you know, that's what I'm going to say. I don't want to speak too much on them, but Empire sus. Down to the people that own the label. Only person we see is Ghazi. I used to think Ghazi owned Empire, and he don't. He's a co-owner, a co-CEO or something like that. I think it's 2 other people that nobody know. Chief chilling these days, man. Chief ain't trying to get his face in line. Yeah, shout out to you, Musa. He signed a distribution deal. A lot of people thought he was independent. And in some type of right, he was independent. He just had a distribution deal. But I think anytime you sign any type of deals with these these labels, especially Empire, that's your downfall. If you notice, Dolph was good. Dolph was good. As soon as he signed that deal, guess what? See what I'm saying? Yeah, anybody with a brain they knocking off. Anybody. If you sound like you not with this and you not with that and you know how to do your own, they getting you out of here. Every trip. Every trip they getting you out of here. Any type of rapper that sound like they want to go their own way, they getting you out of here. Uh-huh. Yep. Not to mention, a lot of people say, "Oh, you talking about the Dr. Sebi?" You gotta remember, Dr. Sebi was a very strong figure. Anybody that go against Big Pharma, they getting you rid of you. A lot of people think Kobe just died and stuff. First of all, here's another thing: that Kobe plane crash video was proven that it was fake and it wasn't Kobe. It was some other, I think Arabian or Indian video, whatever. I forgot. Somebody exposed it, and they actually admitted to it. So how is people still sitting here believing in that video, thinking that he went to he got into a plane crash? That man Kobe ain't getting no plane crash. That man was suing Big Pharma. That's what he was doing. Anybody that goes against Big Pharma, man, just know that that's not a route you want to go. Look at what was it? The Zimbabwean, however you say anything, or the Tasman, one of that they president. As soon as when that whole, see, I don't want to say it, but that virus, y'all know, that virus from 2019, as soon as he exposed the government that they was lying, guess what? All of a sudden, people ran to his house and killed him and his. Come on, man. Yeah, that's 100% fact, Gunna. The Simpsons literally do predict everything. You sign that, you change up. Yeah, the minute you sign that deal, Cat Williams has said it best. Whoever, yo, it's so many comedians, and it's funny because there's so many comedians that expose like, yo, once you go to these, everybody talk about these parties, but for some reason people just fail to want to believe it. People just keep labeling people crazy or conspiracy theorists. But everybody keep talking about these parties. Like, yo, listen, when you go in that room, you gonna see your favorite star doing X, Y, and Z, and you better not say nothing. X, Y. Come on, like, what is it not to believe? Dave Chappelle, he said things without really saying it. His escape was going to Africa. Everybody thought and that's another thing. People got the nerve to say he was on drugs. Cause and that's a problem. Money, like, man, just because he ran from 50 million to Africa and he didn't want to do the show, all of a sudden he's crazy, he's doing drugs, and people believed it. Instead of that, why not think, yo, listen, maybe there's a reason he didn't take that 50 million. Because anybody would take 50 million. Why not Dave Chappelle? Why wouldn't he take 50 million? Think about it. Instead of just writing him off as crazy, think about it. A lot of people say he sold out recently. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they cloned him. And I don't like talking like that because I know people, they don't believe in certain things like that. So I try to keep it, you know, I don't try to get in that deep. But this play, man, that entertainment industry is very different. Look, a lot of people don't remember, and this is old, in the 90s. Nah, Dave the most same over in the game. Everyone. Yeah, he did. Dave, let me tell you, Dave is a very smart man. It's just sometimes Dave don't be looking like Dave. I think that's my thing. And you gotta remember, they know how to manipulate. I'm gonna leave it at that. But Martin, right? Martin, y'all remember the show Martin, right? And then I think it was the 90s or the early 2000s. Yeah. So they try to make him look crazy, exactly. But Martin in the early, I think not the early, the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm not sure. Y'all gotta look it up. But he was in the middle of I saw a video. Dave Cousins said I ain't the real Dave. I wouldn't be surprised. He don't look like Dave Chappelle. They've been cloning animals. You know, fool now. Yeah, they been cloning humans, but like I said, that's something that when you talk about it, people gonna think you crazy. So, you know, exactly, Dream Dog. All right. Martin saying they trying to kill him. They say the man was running down, I think Hollywood Boulevard or somewhere in Hollywood in Bellevue, California, somewhere, running out in the open, saying that they was trying to kill him. Help me, right? And when they put that story out, everybody was thinking he's crazy. But instead of thinking he's crazy, try to ask why he's saying that. Why do y'all think perfect, normally people come out of nowhere and do crazy things? Y'all just write them off as crazy. At least try to understand why. Ask questions. Everybody keep living in this box, this bubble, that once they see something or on social media, a shade room, they believe it. Look, right? Any one of y'all right now, if the shade room was to come out and say y'all died right now, the whole world would think you dead until you prove otherwise. So it really hit the fan, yeah. Let me tell you. Yeah, try to get on crack. Let me tell you, people love to ignore the signs. One thing I'm gonna tell you about this government, they always, as a ritual, they have to put what they're gonna do out there first before they actually do it. It's a law of the ritual and all that. That's a little deep, but like the other day, right? People don't understand when you see the government put out a thing for New York talking about, oh, this is what you should do if a nuclear bomb was to come. And let me tell you, don't take that as an advisory. Take that as a warning. Take that as something's coming. Something's going to happen in New York real soon. I don't know when, but something's definitely going to happen. If you got anybody in New York, any friends, any loved ones, just tell them be prepared. Because a lot of weirdness been going on lately, especially with New York. The advisories, that this, that. Tell them be on full alert. Big cap. You gotta remember, my boy, this is my second time going live. People don't know me for going live. Hey, and if I was to be discouraged by just 31 people being in the room, then I would have never made it to having 60 whatever some thousand subscribers, bro. That happens. It'll get there. Wait a second. Hold on, I'm trying to read everything, y'all. Y'all see every top black actor. Exactly. Every top act, every rapper has to either go to jail or get arrested for something, or every top one, bro. Everyone. People just think, oh, it's a coincidence. No. The problem is once the the money started generating in rap, and them them people, they once they realized that rap was lucrative, it's been downhill ever since. Yeah, Drake not included. He got the exemption pass. But y'all got perfect example, right? Think about this. Rap. Rap originated in the Bronx, right? In the Bronx, right? It was a thing of the culture, right? It was nothing but black. It's a black thing. They didn't, yo, first of all, it was no vinyls for rap. It was just like tapes, cassette tapes. It was like a personalized thing. It was like, you know, it, anyway, here's my thing. Why is all the big companies and label execs Jewish and white, and why? How is that? How did they gain that control? You said, how did they gain that control? How is that even possible? Why is there no black people that's in them big that make them real decisions? There's names in hip hop that a lot of us don't even know that's controlling hip hop. I'm gonna tell y'all one matter of fact. I was actually reading up on him. What's his name? I got it here somewhere. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lucien Green. Look that name up. A lot of people say is the most powerful man in music. And his brother, Elliot Grange. Is that his brother? I think. Grange, one of them. Yeah, and let me tell you, right? They held the now. Yo, we got so much power. See, I know I got all type of followers, so I don't be really trying to talk about, specific black and this and that. But just understand, there's a reason they target us. There's a reason they make us. They categorize. They try to over. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Perfect example, right? Right now, no, in the '80s, when everybody, parents and whatever was on crack and all that, and when you was born, they called you a crack baby. Like, oh, you just a drug baby, But guess what? You know how much white people's on meth right now? Dope. And that's a crazy drug that some of them can't even get off. Why they don't call each other meth babies? Why that's not a thing? Why is it more other? We're gonna say other. Why is there more other on child welfare than black people? But it's more highlighted that black people are on welfare, but we're not the majority on welfare. I could go deep, man. I could go deep. Another thing that makes no sense, right? They try to tell us we minority, right? That means it's not much of us. We're the lowest of the low, you know. But somehow they still tell us in the next breath that we're the biggest consumers. They'll tell us we broke, but we're still the biggest consumers. We've been the biggest consumers for years. So if we're broke, how are we the biggest consumers? Who's spending the money? Us. So how are we broke? Come on, man. Yes, we are the real Jews, but that's, man, shout out to you, Val. That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. That's another thing. That's why Hitler did what he did. Let's talk about it. That's why Hitler did what he did. You ever thought how crazy it was when you was in school? The only thing you heard about Hitler doing was burning Jews and doing this to Jews and doing that and doing this, right? But you never heard why. They never told you why. They never told us why. Yeah. Never told us why. But guess what? Look at us now. Look at them now. Look what they doing to us now. 9 times out of 10, your apartment complex is owned by a Jew. Music industry owned by a Jew. If you live in a house and you paying rent, 9 times out of 10, that block is owned by a Jew. Come on, man. We just gotta wake up, come out of that programming. And shout out to y'all, the 31 people that's here. Andreas, he talking about the 60-something thousand subscribers. These are the people I'm talking to, the people that's like-minded. I don't care about all that subscriber count and all that. What is this? America copied everything Hitler did. Yeah. Not just Hitler, Nikola Tesla. What's the other guy name? It's a couple of them that they stole everything from, bro. That's how they own everything. Yeah. And they was trying to do that in Germany and Hitler wasn't with it. Come on, this is what they don't tell you. That's what they don't tell you, man. A lot of people don't know we on a different timeline, y'all. If you spiritually tapped in, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing's the same at all. Haven't been since '01. Now, history class was definitely some BS. That's why I shout out to Derek Grace. Derek Grace got this thing that he got going where he teach unlearn and relearn. And when I first see it, I'm like, what is he talking about, unlearn and relearn? Now I know exactly, well, I've been knew exactly what he's talking about. I just never talked about it, but Hitler said the blacks knew who they really was. Exactly. Not him, not just him. What was the guy in football, the commentator that made that statement about having black coaches and black head coaches and black commissioners. Damn, what's his name? If anybody know his name, please tell me. He went viral for that statement he made about blacks. When they asked him why there's no black head coaches, he said something about there was, what he said? There'll be no players. I forgot, but look it up. I forgot. It's too much going on. Let me see. That's why it's called the projects. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We get deep in that too. The projects. You know what's crazy? Let me tell you the crazy part. I've been telling this to my boy. When you go through the projects, you see some of the best cars. You see Range Rovers, you see Benzes, and projects because they got, and you got. Where was that?
In the bag.
Where?
The clothes.
Wow.
Jacob, my mom was giving this stuff away.
Yeah.
It was in the bag.
I'm trying to get that away. But yeah, what was I at? What was I at? Oh yeah, projects. A lot of people don't understand the projects, bro. Yeah. Yo, listen. See, y'all bringing up some good topics today. Christopher Columbus. That was the first red flag. And people still running around with it. The projects. Yeah, the cars in the projects, my fault. You got a grandmother who done passed it down to your mother, who done passed it down to her daughter, who's gonna pass it down. So everybody's comfortable with being in the projects. So that's programming. You see what I'm saying? It's programming. It makes you not want to ever have a desire to get your own house, your own this, because you're comfortable. You comfortable. For real. How much of us know people that's been in the projects forever? They don't got no desire to leave, bro. And all it takes is manifesting and then putting the work in. Oh man. Yeah, government assistance. Everything, you create things that make something easy on you. So why would a white man create a light bulb if you got 100 things to make? Man, listen. Let me tell you, you go through history and you really see the inventions. You see how much stuff we invented. When I grew up and I really realized, first of all, they only tell you about the regular, the George Washington Carver, the Peanut Man, the regular little inventions like that. Then when you get older and you evolve and you realize you do your own due diligence of research, and then next you know, you see, wait, hold up. We really invented everything. We was the first lawyers, the first doctors. Man. A lot of people think they killed Gaddafi for what reason? Let me tell you, Gaddafi, let me tell you, this is why Russia want to eliminate America so bad, right? Because we don't mind our business. We don't mind our business. That's the problem. He feels like, yo, who do y'all think y'all are meddling in our business? Remember, there was sanctions. The whole UK and the Russia, it was sanctions. So they got their own thing going on. But the problem is, you got Hunter Biden over there. You see what I'm saying? With private oil companies. So they want to build a pipeline through Russia, and Putin like, nah, you're not doing that. Not without our okay. That's really what this is about. This is why the gas went up. Like, it's a lot of things going on that people aren't paying attention to. And they try to make it seem like Putin's the bad guy. Nobody care about America. We think we the biggest and we not. People don't understand. China just teamed up with Russia. What we gonna do with them? What we gonna do with them, man? Let's be real here, bro. They tired of America bullcrap. I'm gonna tell you right now, history repeats itself. Yeah, that's a fact. Einstein's wife was very smart in it. See, a lot of people don't know that. Let me tell. Oh, matter of fact, I got a perfect example, right? So when I had my son, because I have a son, I shouldn't even say, but I got a child. I got a child. I got a son. Anyway, no, not even Obama, not Obama. Obama was just a puppet. Obama was just a puppet. Sorry to say. I was all for him at first, as we all was, because we seen he was a black president. But really look into what went down. Look into them files that really went down when Obama was president. Look into what happened, everything that what happened when Obama was president. But the problem is he was black, so a lot of us just accepted it, and we accepted his leadership, thinking he was going to take us to the promised land. And I don't play 2K. I do, but I don't. I'm a Madden guy. What was I about to say? I forgot what you said. Blacks. Let me see. Hold on. Look how many blacks found ways to make money on YouTube, and who you think the first to. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you. With YouTube, right? I got a YouTube account because, first of all, a lot of people don't understand. There's ways of making money on YouTube where you don't got to talk. You don't got to show your face. You don't got to do nothing. You can post rain videos and make easy $10,000 every month. But you got to do the research. A lot of people are lazy. Man, a lot of people just lazy. I be wanting to help, even with my friends, but when I see that they just want to come up, it's like, nah, man, nah. Because you know what? I stayed up late nights researching and figuring things out, finding websites myself, watching webinars, watching videos, hour-long videos, where you watch an hour-long video and like 40 minutes of it is nothing but bullcrap, and then within a 50-minute timestamp, they actually say something you can use, and then the rest is bullcrap again. But guess what? I just wasted mad time just watching it. But then you got a friend of yours, now he want to sit there and, oh, yo, bro, give me the source. No. Nah. Gotta watch out for leeches, man. They'll bring you down. They'll bring you down. You ever want to find out who your true friends are? Go to jail. Well, I'm not telling you go to jail, but you know what I mean. Experience jail. You'll see who your real friends are. And I'm not even talking about money. It ain't even about money. It's not about money. The term conspiracy theorist or theory came from the CIA, in which they're not even supposed to be operating on U.S. soil, and they still do. They thugging it. KG, what's up? Now this is my second live. I went live yesterday. But the term conspiracy theorist came from the CIA to deflect anybody that's saying the truth, for people who are not, tuned in, to call them conspiracy theorists and pretty much, dismiss it. Look it up though. I forgot the year it came out too. I used to know all that, but it came from the CIA to just pretty much distract you from whatever that person is saying. What else y'all want to talk about? What's up? Shout out to the 27 people here. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. It will hurt you for real. Let me tell you, a lot of people ain't gonna keep it as 100 as I'm gonna keep it. Let me tell y'all right now. Yeah, we definitely draw energy from the sun. What's up, Rufus? We definitely do. Me, I hate being out in the sun because I hate sweating. But it's like a double entendre because I know that's how we charge up as melanated people. You want to recharge? Go in the sun. The beach is really for us. They can't sit in that sun for too long. They start peeling. They get skin cancer and all that other craziness. You see what I'm saying? They can't be in the sun just like us. We can. That should tell you something. But damn, what was I about to say before that? what else? Jail. So yeah, J Hood definitely going to end up. Yo, the that whole GAY allegation. Somebody sent me that video, and see. Look, y'all pay attention. A lot of these bloggers ain't even reporting on that. Why? It's out there. They be scared. Let me tell you, a lot of your favorite bloggers really be groupies and fans. They just be trying to act, like, oh, they be fans, bro. That's why they be scared to talk about certain things, scared to talk about certain people. I'm gonna tell it real because I'm me. And not only that, from watching, I got questions too. So we gonna ask questions. But a lot of these bloggers really be fans, bro. Yeah, China trying. That's another thing too. With the artificial sun, that went way over people's heads. They trying to take GMOs to the food farms. Last song, yeah. A food shortage ain't coming. It's already here. It's been here for what, since 2000? I want to say 2018, 2019. It been here, but this is why the artificial food, the processed food, is there because, perfect example, right? I got a friend from Trinidad, and he always talk about um, America. He hates America. The only reason why he's up here is because his wife wanted to be a nurse, and in order to have certain credentials, he had to come to America, right? But he had everything out here, but he came out here and was struggling. He said he hates it because in America, all you do is work and pay bills, right? Now, he was like, yo, it's no way the food they're producing here is producing as fast as it is. Think about how long it takes to grow a tomato. Think about how long it takes to grow strawberries, all that stuff. How is it that they producing so much food so quick? Coco Rich, what's up? I appreciate you. How you doing? You know? And jail is the worst place to see food. I know a lot of y'all haven't been there, man, and don't go. Everybody always try to make jail seem like it's just a cool place and, yo, I went here. No. If you went to jail, you're a bozo. And I guess I'm a bozo. You see what I'm saying? It's not a place to be. That's one. Two, the food there, talk about you don't know what it is. The chickens look like this. The chickens look like this. I'm trying to tell you. The chickens look crazy. Yeah, soup seasoning, Sazon. Oh, man. Sazon ain't nowhere near good for you, and we in there trying to spice that up, man. And it tasted good as hell. I'm going to tell you that much. What you know about the coffee cake with the milk? Oh, man. But anyway, let's get away from that. Kool-Aid packet, facts. I ain't gonna lie though, I wasn't the cooker up there. My boy was the cooker. He showed me, but he knew how to make the cook up. The rice, the cook up rice. You run it in the sink. I mean, you keep it in there under the hot water for a good minute. You let that thing. Oh man. One thing let me tell you, right? I was in the military program as well. After I actually left a facility. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all never been on a camp trail or like in a farm, I used to work on a farm. Crazy, right? I used to work on a farm. Yo, going on a camp trail is so relaxing. Like, I can't even explain the air that was up where I was at. Like, the peacefulness, oh man, it was different. It was different. That was the first time I seen Amish people. They literally didn't have no car. They riding around with a horse, like a chariot, for real. Amish people, they don't believe in watching no TV, radios, none of that. So all that new technology, they not with none of that. I literally seen Amish people first time in my life. Bugged my head out. Really worked in a farm, on a barn, making firewood for $5. Well, I didn't get the $5. The firewood cost $5. We was just making it. Crazy. What else y'all want to talk about? Let me see. It's crazy because if y'all peep, we haven't really been talking about no entertainment, none of that, none of that music industry stuff. And this is the type of conversations I always tell people that's that I like to have. That's why I made the channel to get with like-minded people. We could vibe out. We ain't always gotta talk about drama. We ain't always gotta talk about all that facade in the music industry. We could just really vibe out. Excuse me. It definitely was, Tiny. It just didn't make sense. Like I always tell people, if you don't believe me, right? You don't believe me, whatever I say, that's cool. Just do your own due diligence and see that certain things just don't add up. Whether it was a planned hit or a backdoor, whatever, just see that certain things don't make sense. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to, blame anybody. Just realize that certain things don't make sense. The truth always is one way. There's no 2, 3, 4 ways of the truth. The truth is one way. So if it ain't the truth, it's a lie. Simple. Nothing's a coincidence neither. Yeah, do your research and pay attention. Don't even listen to me. Like I said, my page is to bring awareness. That's it. It was to bring awareness. It's not for nothing else, just to bring awareness. After you intake whatever I put out there, do your own research. I advise that. Don't take my word for it. After I say what I say, do your own research. And come to your own conclusion. That's another. I appreciate you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. See, sometimes I be forgetting we even on YouTube. Like, man, listen, you just be vibing out, man. That's a fact, P4. Wake up to the games. If not, let me tell you, I always tell people, right? You need people that's not going to believe. You need people that's going to think everything you're saying is a conspiracy theory. You need people not to believe you. This is why you got workers and you got bosses. If all the workers always wanted to be the ones in control, there'd be no bosses. Nobody's going to do the work. So you need workers. You need people that's not going to believe, and then you need the people that's going to separate. You need the people that's going to spew out the information, and that's it. Yeah, the media goes a long way. Yo, and let me tell you, this ain't nothing new. Malcolm, let me tell you, a lot of people, they know Malcolm X for just being this activist, and he's this, and civil rights, and, he came from the streets. Let me tell you, Malcolm X was heavy against the media. Heavy. That's why they had to get him up out of here, too. Notice they always try and get, man, listen. What did he say? What did he say? Let me see. What did he say? He said America has one of the biggest weapons. Yeah, you see it for what it really is, for real. Let me tell you, when you wake up, you start feeling different. Your energy is different. You know when somebody's lying. You can see through people. You almost get clairvoyant in a sense. I'm a Leo. Look up what I know a lot of people don't like Leos. But a lot of us got that sense in us. But it's just not with the astrology aspect. All of us, we got a third eye. Got a third eye. Some of ours is calcified because, of all the stuff that's going on, but black people did not start the NAACP. Just like black people did not start Black Lives Matter. How crazy is that? That George Soros, one of the biggest guys who capitalized off of all the catastrophic events that happen in your neighborhood or your country, your state. Whenever something bad happens, when you see Black Lives Matter and LGBTQ and all these other weird acronyms, when you see them, just know that he's getting paid. Donations and all that weird stuff. Mary Winnington, yup. Shout out to Mary Winnington. A lot of people don't even know who that is. Yep, exactly what Val. His exact words were, America has one of the most dangerous weapons, which is the media, because it has the power of making the guilty look innocent and the innocent look guilty. Yeah, New York going to ruin, trust me. I don't know what's going on, right? But right now, the government, their main focus is Cali and New York. I don't know why. Those are the two main focus. They try and get rid of them things. If you notice, at one point, New York was like untouchable. Everything happened everywhere else but New York. Not now. Same for Cali. Everything used to happen, everywhere else but Cali. Not now. Texas just put out something about a warning about survival or surviving, getting survival kits in case of a nuclear this. It's a lot going on, man. But a lot of people were just distracted by music and Lil Babies and Blue Faces and Jada Cheese and Lil Durks and Yep, bury your ego. Let me tell you, I don't know if we got any Leos in here, right? But being a Leo, our pride is everything. Our ego is everything. Listen, we'll have nothing, literally nothing, and still not ask you for a crumb, right? I had to learn that teamwork made the dream work. As corny and cliche as that sounds, you gotta be resourceful. You're only as strong as your circle. You see what I'm saying? You gotta network, man. You gotta network. Put yourself in these places. Alicio, shout out to you. Yeah, you ain't gotta be a Leo to have pride. I'm just saying that's one thing that Leos is very, hung up on. Ego, pride, and arrogant, all that other weird stuff. But the pride and the ego is what I'm referring to. Drop that. It's fake. Pride, all that ego is fake. That's fear. That's really built-in fear. It's stopping a lot of us from achieving certain levels of success that we could be achieving. Let me tell you, a lot of these guys, their problem is they don't know how to ask for help. Not knowing that it's really not asking for help. At the end of the day, if I got this and you got this, we can put this together and make more. Why not do that? Why try to build this up? Well, I'm going to make more money than him. Or I'm going to make more money than him. Nah, let's put this thing together. Let's build an empire. And then if we want to part ways, we could do so. In our culture, That's the problem. That's one of the biggest problems. Let me tell y'all right now, right? Earlier today, at 6 o'clock this morning, I bumped it. Well, I didn't personally bump into him, but Roger Goodell, I think that's his name, Goodell or whatever, the commissioner of NFL, he was coming out of Chase, and I didn't even know who he was. I did not know who he was. Right? I seen him as I was going in. He was coming out. The Asian guy was going in, and I went in. I went in after the Asian guy, but the Asian guy held the door for him, and he was coming out, and I was going in. Right? So we going. I'm using the ATM. The security guard that was in Chase, he's like, "Yo, you know who that was?" I'm like, "No, this is a white guy." Like, "Yo, you know that was a commissioner of the NFL, right?" And he said like good morning to me, but you know, like I said, hey, a lot of these white people, you know, they say good morning, whatever. I was like, good morning. He said, yeah, that was Roger Goodell. That was the NFL commissioner. If you see this guy, you know he got, first of all, you know he got plenty money. But when you see him, he had on a little regular khakis, some light blue, weird cayenne color button up, and some weird shoes. You'll never know if you didn't know that this man was an NFL commissioner, right? But I say all that to say this. He spoke first. He said good morning first. You know? He wasn't arrogant. He wasn't none of that. A lot of us don't have that attitude to get us to the next level because we're stuck with that crab in the barrel mentality. You see people walking around, they screw up their face. For what? You already stopping. If there was any blessing out there on the street or anybody, if somebody was meant to come to you and bring you something into your life that could probably help you, guess what? You just stopped that. Because that attitude, the way you look, your appearance, it goes a long way, man. You gotta be able to accept your blessing before you actually get it. God bless Alicia. Yeah, ain't nothing like getting money with your own people. Ain't nothing like getting money with the people around you. You see what I'm saying? When y'all go to the strip club and you know that we got it. Like, yo, listen, here, you get 10 bands in ones. You get 5 bands in ones. Whatever you get, we good. You see what I'm saying? And we shine together. We look good together. I've never been the type to have, yo, let me tell you. My man to tell you. We go to the club, all right, boom. You ain't got it? We ain't gonna make him look crazy. Yeah, you take this. Yo, here, you pitch in. You give him this, you give him that, Now just know, don't spend it too fast, because that's all we giving you. We ain't gonna keep giving you. However, you gotta have that gratitude feeling, man. You get what you give. Don't ever try to make another man look crazy because you got it right now. Everything could change like this. I seen people that had it lose everything in a fire like this. Shouts to you, Coco. Yeah, people think it's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of weakness, and the monkeypox fake. You tell me one person you know with monkeypox. It's not gonna happen. You're always gonna see on social media, and that's the power of social media. You're always gonna see some weird looking person or whoever on social media with monkeypox. You're gonna always see all this stuff is just a facade, man. It just lives on social media. Once you get out of social media, guess what? You do not see none of that, bro. When I log off of social media, I don't see monkeypox. When that whole COVID crap was going on, and I logged off of Instagram, I didn't see COVID, bro. And yeah, some people caught it, But did they really catch it? You see what I'm saying? Did they really catch it? They told us it has flu-like symptoms, which meaning if you got flu, guess what? You have COVID. That's why you stopped hearing about the flu. You just started hearing about COVID. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. The government, they good for that. They was ill for that one. I like how they did that. I like how they did that. I like how they. Oh, listen, they said, yo, if you got COVID has flu-like symptoms. You see what I'm saying? Flu-like. So pretty much, if I catch the flu, I got COVID. But guess what? They push COVID in your face so much that when you caught the flu, you didn't think it was the flu. You thought it was COVID. CNN got in trouble for using photos out of Italy's hospitals and then apologized publicly on national TV, and people still thought it was real. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I don't know what world we living in, but this is amazing. They apologized on national TV for lying about a crazy catastrophe, whatever disease, and guess what? And got away with it. And people still, man, listen. Let me tell you how crazy people are, and how, man, I hate to use the word, but silly people are. Matter of fact, they'll sit there, they'll get on the train and have a mask, a whole 9 yards, but want to sit on top of you and squeeze in between you. Didn't they say COVID is airborne? Right? Remember at one point they were saying people could catch COVID toes? You could catch it on your foot and you're sneaking all that stuff. Yo. Once they see people wasn't going for it, they took it back. Like, all right, listen, hold on. We can't push that. People really do believe in this nonsense. Yeah, no, we in a recession. They already announced that. See, it's another thing. They already announced that we in a recession. Just nobody's paying attention. They got everybody on social media. Everybody's on TikTok. Everybody's on Instagram. They already announced that we in a recession. People just not paying attention. Yeah, even the bus drivers, they piss me off too. And it's always the black ones too that go crazy hard for they. Man, sometimes our own people they so gone. That's the problem too. They so gone. They don't understand that they want us divided. They want us beefing with each other. They give you a little title, so now you think you better than me. It'd be funny because a lot of these people don't even know what I do. I don't tell people what I do purposely. I want them to judge me. Till they see the car you drive. You see what I'm saying? Or they see your keys and they start looking. But let me tell you, anybody that got something going on, right? Never tell people what you do when you first meet them or first encounter. Let them judge you. Because that's how they truly feel about you. How they treat you before they know exactly what you got or whatever you do. Because everybody's first thing is, well, what you do for a living? We ever converse with somebody? No, it's the first thing they do. Oh, well, what do you do for a living? Okay. Oh, you graduated college? What college you went to? What? These are questions because they trying to label you. They trying to label you. When they ask those questions, they trying to label you. They put you in a box. The minute you say, no, I didn't go to college. No, I'm not a lawyer or doctor or this. No, so here, go to this side. Just like this. Yo, I fell out with one of my good friends, right? Because when COVID first started, she was so, caught up in it because she's like very book smart. She got a master's degree. She's in that realm. Like, she got a master's. She got friends with PhDs. So, and I'm telling you, when she first met me, her second question, not her first question, her second question was, did you finish college? And I told her no. So she asked, the next question after that was, well, what level did you complete? I said, I didn't finish. I ain't get no level. I ain't get no bachelor's, no associates, none of that. right? So once that happened, she put me in that, in this category right here. So when COVID struck, and I was trying to tell her it's all bullcrap, because it don't make sense. The first thing that came out of her mouth, right? Once she realized that I wasn't budging what I was saying, oh, well, you don't really know. I have friends with PhDs, and they're telling me and that they're this. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't understand how the cells work in your body. She was trying to break down the molecule, and you don't understand how strands work, and I don't care about none of that. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm a realist, and I go off of logistics and logic. Well, that's pretty much the same shit, but same thing. I go off of that. I don't go off of numbers and this. Well, 25% of the population. No, I want to know what you tell me right now. What you tell me, make it make sense. If the story you tell me don't make sense to me, and you can't prove why it don't make sense, you're lying. I'm sorry. They tell us that damn thing came from a bat out of Wuhan and in a laboratory and Hey, and then guess what? A lot of people didn't even do their research on Fauci. If you did your research on Fauci, you would know that all this is bullcrap to begin with. Him and his track record from the 90s and the 80s and all that. Come on, man. Now, Val, what did they have in the Denver airport? I didn't see that. Then look, it came out that Fauci, his name is weird, but Fauci was sponsoring the lab that the COVID came out of. And people still believe in that's why sometimes I don't even want to talk to people, bro. I just be letting people talk. Hold on, yeah. We sit down for too long. Oh yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, they think that vote, man. Listen, let me tell you what's crazy, right? I'm so far out the loop. I call the Republican. That's just another division tactic. Republican, Democrat, and you're this, you're that. It's all division, man. They plan don't stray away from what their plan is. You see what Trump was doing? Trump wasn't with what they was doing. That's why they had to silence him quick. They had to get him up out of there. He was exposing too much. A lot of people hate Trump. You ask a person, why do you hate Trump? They're going to say, well, he don't like black people. What? When your boy Biden simply gloated that he was a part of every crime bill that put nothing but blacks incarcerated for years. Or how about they talk about, oh, why you say, well, why you don't like Trump? Oh, his taxes. You don't even know about no goddamn taxes. You talk about Trump taxes. Worry about your own taxes. Then you got Jay-Z saying things like, yo, my account is so good, I'm damn near living tax-free. That's because they're exposed to certain information that regular citizens aren't. It's not about not paying taxes. To be honest with you, YouTube helped me be tax-free last year. Damn near. They only took like 500, I think. I don't know. You gotta know the tricks. That's another thing. A lot of these YouTubers, they don't even understand. They don't even got LLCs for their business names. Not even business name, they YouTube. They don't even know that they could use they YouTube for LLCs and trademark it. Come on. I done looked up a lot of, speaking of these YouTubers, I done looked up a lot of their names under trademarks and LLCs. If I really wanted to be funny, I could trademark and get LLCs on their names. And then every time some type of money come out or monetization come out for they what's the name, I get paid for it. It's about chess. And that's for that guy that tried to be funny. See? Y'all got me to this point. I've been drinking a little bit. But that's for that guy that was trying to be funny. That did that thing that sent a copyright strike. He know who he is. If he's here, he's here. He probably not. It's only like 24 people. But shout out to y'all because I rock with y'all. That was a gem too, by the way. Patty, but he definitely kept it real. Oh. Yeah. Let me tell you, Biden didn't win the election. Trump lost the election. How about that? Let that sink in. Biden didn't win the election. Trump lost the election. Think about it. Think about it. Some people so mad that they voted for Biden, they won't even admit that right now the world is in total chaos because of him. But they won't admit it because they're too afraid to admit that they voted for a weirdo. He definitely a clone. Like I said, I be trying to stray away from the clone talk because, like I said, not too many people are hip to that. And you start talking like that, they start thinking you crazy. Pay attention to the. Oh. You got me. Pay attention to the Simpsons, though. I was ready to get on the camera. Yeah, a lot of people losing their jobs. Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of them losing their jobs. Rent getting crazy. Rent is increasing. It's an inflation, which means people are losing jobs or just not getting jobs, right? And rent is increasing. How crazy is that? Everything is increasing except your pay. You got taxes, everything's increasing. Just not your pay. So what does that tell you? And people, they did. They rose minimum wage, right? They made minimum wage go. They're like, all right, everybody was hyped. Oh, minimum wage is 15, this, that. Then now look, gas prices went up, rent went up, Look at Houston. Look what's happening in Houston. All that went up right after minimum wage went up. So you don't win. You never get ahead. They're trying to start a Super Bowl tournament. Yeah. The movies ain't come out for no reason. Zombie apocalypse. Let me tell you, a lot of people didn't believe in zombies, right? But guess what? You go on your news, they tell you something about watch out for zombies. You're like, how are they talking about zombies? I thought zombies was fake. You thought zombies was fake. Meanwhile, they talking about a zombie apocalypse. How? Yeah, of course I seen it. The nuclear one in New York. You probably just came on here 3 times the income register. Yeah, let me tell you, right? When I was looking for a place, what, like a year, 2 years ago, you should have heard the requirements they had. Should have heard them. They talking about, oh, you gotta have one apartment said you gotta have a 7 credit score, at least 20,000 in your bank account, and no pets and this and that. Come on, have 2 months security, down deposit. Then you gotta pay the broker. They get away with highway robbery. Then yeah, somebody said to make 5 times the rent. Come on, Area 51. I'm just mad that nobody's inquiring what's at Area 51. Everybody know it's just there. Nobody could go in. Everybody just, well, I guess we can't go in there. Nah, ask them why. Why we can't get in there? What's going on? Trump was going to release the Area 51 files too. Well, he released some. He released some. I forgot what it was. The name of it. Yeah, don't think you brave trying to run up in Area 51. First of all, you got to even get to Area 51. People don't even understand that. Once you get to them gates, I'm talking the gates is miles away from the actual Area 51 site. They got guards patrolling the gates, the outside gates. So you'd be lucky if you even get there. If you shall get past there, which is damn near impossible, but if you get past there and you get within that feet, just know you won't be executed before you even get over there, my boy. Before you get close to that Area 51. Yeah, it's in the middle of the desert. So just when you think you want to get over there, hey, for everybody that's tuning in, like I told y'all before, we're gonna start the vlog channel. We already got it up, but I haven't put no video, no content on there yet, so I'm not promoting it. But Hookah TV. Yeah, the Euphoria River driving. I heard about that. I'm not too familiar with that river, so I don't really talk about it because I really don't know, to be honest with you. But I've heard about it. I've seen posts on Facebook about that. Yeah, Facebook. 800. Where you live at that rent 800? I wish rent was 800. And if you knew what I pay in rent a month, not just on one place neither. But yeah, y'all, it's crazy out here, man. It's a lot going on, but a lot of people just distracted. How long we been on here? Shit, we been on here for a minute. 800 a steal. That's more than a steal. That's highway robbery. Curse, that's some. Yeah, America, only America got that weird credit system. Yeah, 1,200, and let me tell you, 1,200 right now is a steal too. Not too many places you want to get a nice place for 1,200. 1,200 is a studio apartment. You go to Atlanta, you probably live okay off of 1,200, but man, 1,200, that's a studio. These days, you got 1 bedroom apartments, right? Yeah, get a house. Let me tell you, speaking of houses, right? Because a lot of people don't understand. We was taught in our culture that houses are like far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? Like we was taught that that's like the ultimate, like, oh my God. But not knowing that you get an FHA loan, you know, all them type of grants and loans and stuff, if it's your first time, putting down what, 3%? Come on. A lot of us don't know that. But then a lot of us can't save that money neither. Take some time out. Stop going out for a little bit. Stop tricking off on them on that them designer sneakers, them designer clothes. Put that money up for like a year or two. I'm not saying not go out, but just don't do it every week. See what I'm saying? Don't do it as frequent. Put that money up, stack that bread, and yeah. Keep a money jar in your house too. That was mad random because I'm looking at my money jar, but always keep a money jar in your house with a little bit of cinnamon sticks and what's the other thing? Damn, cinnamon sticks and bay leaves written with your goals on it. Y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but try it. Yeah, I got a debit card. That debit card is from forever ago. Hey, my debit card is so old. I went to the bank, and the lady got to tell me she don't even offer this account no more. Chase Liquid, if y'all remember. If anybody bank with Chase, I had a Liquid card for mad long. It was so old, she had to force me to change. But here's the thing, I didn't want to change. So what she did was she had to suit my needs pretty much. So my requirements, so everything that I said, I'm like, I want this, but in order with this, I still want the same benefits as the Liquid, and she did it. A lot of people understand too, negotiation. Your negotiation skills gotta be on 100. You could get whatever you want in the world if you just have good negotiation skills. Come on, Q, cut it out. Where your face at? That's not important. We vibing. My money jar. Hold on. Let me see. I got 2 of them. Here go one of them. This one I've been working on for a couple of months. It don't look crazy, but hold on. It don't look crazy. You can't really see it. It look regular, but this shit heavy as hell. Mason jar from Michaels. I mean, what you do is, look, let me show you what I got in here. See? We got withdrawal slips, right? We got Chase withdrawal slips with What I got on this one? Oh, with $100,000. This is a chase withdrawal slip. Manifestation or deposit. No, this one's deposit. This one's withdrawal. So I was going to deposit 100,000, right, and then withdraw 20,000 to be able to withdraw 20,000. So what that is manifestation. And guess what? I hit that mark. This was actually old. No, I'm not saying that to stunt. No, I'm not saying that to be funny or none of that. No, I'm not going to get on here and show money and all that weirdness. But I am going to say is manifestation is real. Shout out to you, Val. Manifestation is real. I always try to tell people. And it's not like they call it manifestation. PJ, it's all good. We here. I'm gonna be on here for a little minute. I've been on here for look. What was it? Yesterday. I was on here for a little bit, for like 45 minutes, I think. I've been on here for like almost 2 hours already, y'all. Cause I know people was talking about they missed the live. I've been on here for like 2 hours. But this is what I do. Like late night when I ain't really doing much. This is my board. Let me see if I can show you my board. I got the board right here. Y'all see that? That's the board I write everything on. I start research. This is when I do my research. Yo, anything you see people with, you can get yourself. You see them with all this money and all that, figure it out yourself. This is the hours. Stay up. Talk that conspiracy theories. Which conspiracy theory? What you want to talk about? But yeah, man. Anything you want is real. I'm not saying anything crazy because people gonna be like, well, I want to be the president. Stop being weird. You know, stop that. Stop that. That's why a lot of y'all, not y'all in per se, but a lot of people, their affirmations and things don't go because they already don't believe that they can obtain that. You tell a person, know what I mean, like, yo, you can make $20,000 easy. They'll tell you, well, no, I don't know. I don't think so. Or you tell them, try to manifest 20,000, and you tell them about manifesting, they're gonna say, well, I want to be the president. Everybody just want to be funny. That's why your blessings won't come, because you want to be funny. I start telling people about manifestation. They be like, well, why are they coming now? Don't ask me. You don't know what the hell you doing. You don't believe. That's why. You want to ask me about being the president. You want to talk about being a president and be funny and sarcastic when I'm telling you about something for real. I mean, you got to get in your zone, man. And please believe I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always into manifestation. I wasn't always being positive. I wasn't always like that. It takes maturity. It takes growth. It takes experiences. It takes self-evaluation. It takes going through things. It takes admitting that you was wrong in certain instances. Knowing when to take accountability. Knowing when you actually wrong and admitting it. Life could be so easy if we just stop complicating things, man. For real. Sound like my homie Sage. Salute to everybody watching video. Appreciate you, Vito. Appreciate you, Coco. The word is flat. Yeah, you think out loud. The universe always listening. Yeah, that's a fact, P4. So it only work if you serious. You gotta learn how to set your intentions. You gotta learn how to be serious about what you want. If you're not serious about what you want, how you think people gonna take you serious? When people tell you about, I heard you start that new YouTube, you be like, I'm just, nah. You tell them, yeah, I saw my new YouTube. I'm about to get 10,000 views. You gotta own it, bro. I don't know if it's gonna be World War III per se, but something is definitely gonna happen because They know that Biden's not going there for a second term. So what happened is, and they're already doing it now. They setting Biden up to make him look like a hero. You see with the abortion rights thing, they try to make it seem like he's the reason why it was overturned. No, they purposely did that so he could purposely overturn it and make it seem like he's a hero. Two, these gas prices. They talk about war in Russia and all that. No, that's not the reason gas prices went up. They purposely inflated those gas prices for this reason, because he come out and talk about over some states now it's less than this, it's on the decline. Yeah, because y'all did that. The same way y'all did it just now, y'all could have been did it. You chose to do it now. Yes, I believe in burning sage. Certain people don't. My homegirl, she's very like by the Bible and everything. And she don't believe in it. She don't believe in the bees, crystals either. Crystals. I believe in them. You know, look up some of them to see if that's your thing and what applies to you and whatever relates to you. The real crystals too, because you got a lot of people out here selling the fake ones. I got a couple websites or vendors in my thing, but get real crystals, man, and carry them. Matter of fact, let me get the crystals I got. Hold on. Alright, well, I only got this one out right now. The rest is in my safe. But this is the rose quartz. I wear this regularly. Let me see. Some people sleep with under their pillow. You set your intentions at night. Everybody know before you go to sleep, that state of mind you're in before you actually fall asleep is called a theta state. That's where that's what helps you manifest quicker. That's what it was. That's the word. Once your mind is in the theta state, it operates the frequencies and the energy towards the universe. It operates a little more faster. It's like a full moon effect. You see what I'm saying? So once your body go into that theta state and you thinking about what, that's why before you go to sleep every night, that thing you want the most, think about it. A lot of people be wondering why they be in their dreams dying every time. Every time you turn around, you getting stabbed in your dreams. That's because the shit you think about. Well, see, I've been drinking, y'all. I don't be trying to curse. I don't curse in my videos or nothing, but that's the things you think about before you fall asleep. As far as the what's that? As far as the sage, I ran out of the white one. I got the dragon blood sage, but that it be having my crib booming. My crib be smelling crazy. So I be trying not to burn that one, but the dragon blood sage though, that's A1. The smell is just a little crazy. Yeah, it's a fact, P4. Whatever you do, if y'all want, start tonight before you go to sleep, right? As you laying down, think about what you want out of life. If it's $10,000 you want, don't always try to base it on money though. You know, I feel that's very cliche. I feel that, you know, it's discouraging because sometimes you don't get the money, but you get put in position to make the money that you want, but you don't see that because you focus on the money. So let's say you ask for $10,000, but you got a promotion at work that might put you in place to make $10,000, but you think that it didn't work because you didn't get the $10,000 physically in your hand. It don't always work like that. You was put in a position, you was given an opportunity. Ask for opportunity, ask for prosperity, ask for abundance. You know? That's another thing. The stimulus, man, let me tell you. When everybody was out here filling out them false stimulus, this, stimulus, that, I said, I'm good. One thing you gotta know, especially being in America, one thing's for sure, two things for certain, they never gonna give you anything for free. Never, ever, ever, ever. I'm gonna give you everything, anything for free in New York. I mean, yeah, New York, anywhere, America. I was in Indianapolis, and they was feeling it just as much. And I was kind of, because Indianapolis is like mad, calm, and cool. Their gas prices going up too. Yeah, your HVAC business. That's a fact. Shout out to you. I hope that that comes to you. Hey, listen, for the ones that's not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure y'all subscribe now. For the ones that's not following on the Instagram, make sure you do so now at Hookah Anonymous _. Imagine thinking America would give you anything for free. Exactly. Exactly. Imagine they gave out all that money on top of the money that was scammed. Everybody and their mother was doing scams. Hey, the scams from 2019 ran up past $1 billion. So they had to get their money back. But then what these fools do? They turn around and buy drip. They buy designer clothes. They buy cars. They put that money right back in circulation. So they took a hit, but they didn't take a hit. I can't explain it, but if you know, you know. Somehow, some way, that's a fact. Yeah, the gas prices. Who ain't got a car that's a V8? If you got a car that's a V8, you are feeling the hit of these gas prices. 89. If you put 89 in your car, you kind of feeling it. It's a little bit. If you put regular, it's like If you put 93 in your car right now, you feeling it. Groceries definitely went up. Cadillac CTS. I like them Cadillacs CTS. I actually took one of those to Atlantic City. One of the smoothest cars. Oh shoot, yo! This whole time I was on here, I forgot all about Bodine. See, I don't know how to add people. Hey, how do y'all add people? If y'all can't try to get Bodine in here, I was supposed to bring him in here since like 9 o'clock. It's 11:11. Shout out to 11:11. Yeah, $1 trillion. Man. Listen. Where did they get this money from? They went from saying we ain't got no money to out of nowhere. They giving money to UK. They got trillion this, trillion that. Where y'all get this from? We got poor people out here. We got people sleeping in the streets. In Cali, they got a whole block. In Philly, Philadelphia, you should see how it looks out there. Man. And y'all giving away money. Like we don't need it here. They playing too many games, man. And they locking all the real ones up, and they killing all the real ones too. Shout out to Rashad Jamal. A lot of people don't even talk about Rashad. See, that's another. See, shout out to Rashad Jamal, man, and his wife. Try to get Bodine in here. I forgot all about him. Let's see. Share. I don't know how this works. Share. If I copy the link, I copy the link. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I don't know how this worked, but I sent Bodine the link, so he should get it. I don't know. Put the link in the chat. See how I do that? I got the link. I copied, I shared. Let me see. Share. I copied the link. Now how do I put it in the Cause he told me that earlier. He said something about share the yard. I don't know nothing about sharing yards and let me see. Live chat, top chat, chat viewing options. You gotta put the link in the chat. How the hell? Can't, that's a fact. Tupac. Let me see. I do not know how to put. Let me play my song real quick. While I look for the chat, let me see. I do not know how to do this, y'all. Bear with me, hold on.
Lots of tough layers to get through. And even a separate and secure place to keep your most important stuff private.
That New York pastor, man, they should have took his head off. That man is disgusting. Yeah, he's disgusting. What he's doing, he's disgusting.
Join me, Doug Scott, for a brand new season of Done on a Weekend projects. I'll show you simple ways to get more out of your backyard life.
Who recent post? Yeah, he got that church right in the middle of the gutter. Hate your ass. Your mans. I beat you. That's my second time going live. What's a stream guard? I don't know how to do none of this stuff. This is my second time going live. How do you make a stream guard? I don't know how to do none of that. Shout out FWC Key too, Detroit. Boy. It's some bombs. Side of the gun. Let me see. Let me look it up on, hold on. I need to say sounds. Let me look up how to do it. Stream God, stream God. Speaking of this, Venice is some of the best pause, but Venice, Venice meat. That shit sound crazy. StreamYard. What was this? Let me see. Complete StreamYard tutorial how to set up a live stream. Let's see. It's 19 minutes. God, I don't need 19 minutes. Oh, that's what it is. You gotta set up a whole, man. Hey, there's people paying 22 million. Yay, the what's his name? The guy from Walking Dead. He just bought a $22 million penthouse in New York, downtown New York. Some people, the reason why they like condos and penthouses and stuff because they can't they don't want to, not gonna say they can't, they just don't want to put up with put up with mowing the lawn and taking garbage out, or some of them also it's a security thing. Or they'll strike me. I see, I didn't know that. See? No more music. Yeah, me personally, I'll never in this lifetime buy a penthouse for $22 million. I'll tell you that much right now. Somebody said, who Rick? I don't know who his name is, but whoever the main character is in Walking Dead. White guy with a beard, they said. I don't watch Walking Dead, so I couldn't tell you. But he just bought a $22 million penthouse. Yeah, no. So I already looked it up right here. It says I gotta sign up for it and connect the destination to stream to create a broadcast and go live. So I'm gonna do all that. I'll probably go live again on Friday. I'm going on Friday, so I'll probably, I'll be wanting to vlog, man. But King Kato, what's up, brother? Probably go live again either Friday or Saturday. This is a nice vibe. I like this. I should have did this sooner. Everybody was telling me to go live, but I'm like, this is really not my thing, to be honest with you. Let me tell you. Zombie apocalypse. Hell no. LA is like, LA and New York. Those are the two places right now. It seems like every time you turn around the news, something happening. I ain't with it. I don't know what's going on, but something going on. Something in the water. But y'all know too, they trying to put this whole little new world order together. And in order to do that, you gotta break the old system. So, appreciate you, Kato. Nah, don't do Texas. Texas on the map too. Y'all see what happened to Texas as soon as they wanted to claim independence, right? Let me tell y'all, right? Texas got enough, what's the word I'm looking for? Resources, or, damn, there's a word. Resources is one of them, but there's another word. They got enough to where they don't need the United States. That's why they wanted to claim independence, right? But as soon as they wanted to claim independence, and I think it was January, they filed for their independence, and then next either February or March. That's when they had that little snowstorm, which Texas don't even get snowstorms. But anyway, they had a big snowstorm that knocked power and all that out. The next they was back dependent on the government, which is what they wanted. You gotta pay attention. Texas definitely tried to claim their independence. The next that snowstorm happened, it was over. What else we gonna talk about? The boy Blueface. How about Blueface? And his little whatever he got going on. I don't know where I'm going. That's the bad part. I'm just trying to have a lot of guns, because it's quiet. How you kill a zombie? I don't even see things like that in a movie. I don't even think a gun gonna work. You see what I'm saying? How do you kill a zombie? If it's right now, if they said it was a zombie apocalypse, how are you surviving? Evidently, guns don't work. You gotta have like one of them Zelda guns or Spyro. Who remember Spyro? Baseball bat. Shit. You gonna be swinging forever. You better be Barry Bonds out this motherfucker. You got all of them coming at you at once. It ain't that much swinging in the world. Yeah, use the gun. I mean, look, I remember Resident Evil. Who remember Resident Evil the game? Who remember the game? Resident Evil with the zombies, or even when you play Call of Duty, Black Ops, and all them games. I haven't played Black Ops in forever. That's crazy. I remember we all used to go live. I remember I used to be. The shell's gonna run out. Yeah, the shell's gonna. That's why you gotta aim for the head. Gotta make sure you aim for the head. At least that's what they tell you in games. Aim for the head. The body shots is not gonna do it. But you talking about you gonna run out of ammo? Shit, I'd rather run out of ammo before I run out of energy. 'Cause Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle for sure. Gotta be on that list. Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Mike Epps, T.K. Kirtland. What are you doing? Let me see. What else we got? John 11 too. Well, he's mad. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm about to get up off this. I've been on here for like, what, 2-3 hours. Got to. But, like I said, I gotta figure this live chat out thing a little more. It's my second time. I'm gonna do the StreamYard thing like y'all said to try to see what's up. It's that StreamYard. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. Get a little more insight. And we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna take it from there. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. I like this live. Floyd, appreciate you. That's what I'm saying. You know, as long as we can vibe out, man. Yeah, some good mods. I be in other dude live chat. They be like, "Hey, Mars, kick him out of here." I don't know how that worked, but like I said, once this get the flowing and we get it better, like I said, this is our second live, y'all, and it's pretty good. I like it. So, you know, and the funny part is I don't like the most I do is tell people that I'm going live at this time, that time. But it's not like I advertise it too much, whatever the case may be. So don't worry. Within time, this is definitely going to grow. This reminds me of when I first started YouTube. I had like 50-something views or 100 views. Yeah, we only got about... Let me tell y'all one thing, right? We have to chop it over. Exactly. Let me tell y'all one thing, right? Don't be hyped about views. I know guys with less subscribers that make more money on YouTube than a lot of guys with the 100,000s or whatever subscribers. But a lot of people don't understand it's about the click-through rate. It's about your engagement. You know? You can have 100, right? Let's say something is doing 100 subscribers, right? You can have 100 subscribers, but if only out of those 150 people are actually watching your channel straight through, guess what? What does that matter to somebody who has what 50 subscribers, but all of them 50 people is actually watching? I appreciate you, Coco Rich. Thank you for pulling up. So it's really not about that, man. If I could talk to, I don't care if I could talk to 10 to 15 people that's actually engaged with what's going on, we having conversation and we vibing out having fun, why not? You know? I do want to show y'all more though. Don't worry. Within time, we gonna start doing more. I'm gonna start going live when I go to the hookah spot. I want to show y'all a lot of the crib. You know, I don't want to be stunting none of that weirdness. We don't do that, but we trying to help people. We all like stunting on people. Yeah, as long as the message gets out. That's what it's about. A lot of these dudes, they don't be having no message because they just do this for the wrong reason. They want the quick buck. You know? They want the quick. They don't really talk about it. You go on their live, see what they talk about. Go on their live and see what they talk about. They talk about they used to do this and used to do that and be. Alright, y'all, it's 11:30. I'm off this. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Listen, if you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, make sure you do so now. Alright, check out a couple videos. I ain't even do no. I did one video today. I'm slacking. Supposed to do more. I got a couple videos coming out. Like I said, I'm trying to juggle this and then also coming out with the vlogs. Hookah TV. You know, Hookah TV is coming out. We're gonna be vlogging more. Like I said, I'm gonna take out to hookah spots. I'm gonna show y'all around. It's gonna be a little more. You know, we just trying to separate ourselves from the saturation. You see what I'm saying? I hope everybody learned something, whether it was from me or not. That's what this is about. It's about the community. Everybody teach somebody something. If you didn't learn something from me, at least you learned something from somebody that's here. You know? Each one teach one, man. I don't know it all, right? Look, I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. So I don't know it all, but whatever I don't know, somebody here probably know, and we feed off each other like that, man. So I appreciate everybody that pulled up. If you're not tuned into the channel, like I said, go subscribe now. If you're not tuned into the Instagram, at Hookah Anonymous _. Nah, listen, if you got a condo, shout out to you. I mean, listen, different strokes for different folks. You can't judge a bear, right? You can't judge a bear for how he swim, and you can't judge a fish for how good he climb a tree. Simple. That's all it's about, man. It's different strokes for different folks. Some people want a condo, some people want a house. Some people want a house, some people want a condo. Or vice versa. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We complicate life too much. Stop judging. I mean, if she would, man, listen. God bless everybody, man. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Shout out to you, Val. They missed the Oddball Podcast. Yeah, the Oddball Podcast. That's a fact. Because there be so much going on. It's crazy. Shout out to you, P4. Get an apartment. That's a fact. Get an apartment to start out. If you never had like your own house or any of that to begin with, an apartment is the best thing to try to get some discipline. To start out, see, be on your own for a little bit. Learn discipline. Learn how to be on your own. Learn how to pay rent, pay monthly bills and all that. And then you can step it up to the mortgage. It'll make you appreciate the mortgage more when you start paying the rent and your own bills. Be independent, man. It starts with your own. Listen, y'all gonna have me on here forever. I appreciate everybody. Once again, go to the YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and hit the Instagram up at Hookah Anonymous _. I appreciate everybody else. We probably gonna be back on this on Friday. I know I'm gonna go out Friday, so I'll probably go live just because. And yeah, either Friday or Saturday. Gotta crawl before you walk. Yeah, definitely gotta crawl before you walk. It's always better to crawl before you walk anyway. All right, so shout out to all y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed night. Like I said, before you lay down tonight, think about what you want in life. Think about every positive thing you want. When you lay down, think about it. Let me tell you, when I lay down at night, I be in Bahamas. I be everywhere in my in my head. The mind is an amazing thing. The imagination is an amazing thing, man. Stop being trapped within the little confines of your apartment or your house, whatever. Think bigger, dream bigger. Imagine you being somewhere that you couldn't even think about imagining. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We ain't gonna judge one another. We all started somewhere, some way, somehow. Simple. Like I said, when you lay down tonight, think of yourself. The mind is so powerful, man. I can't express. I think the next time I go live, that's what we're gonna talk about. The mind, the power of the mind. I'm gonna bring up some facts about the power of the mind and all that. Nikola Tesla. Number symbolism. 333, 555. When you start seeing numbers all the time, when you start seeing your birthday. I've been seeing my birthday a lot lately. I know what that means. To see how the manifestation is going. That's a fact. I might have to do that. I'm taking all ideas. Like I said, with this live stuff, man, I just want us to be different. I want us to vibe out. I think next time I'm going to go live a little earlier to see if the turnout will be a little more different with more people. But like I said, I don't really care about how much people is in here, y'all. As long as we vibe, it could be 5 people. This is my second time going live. It is what it is. But I'm off this, y'all. Listen, appreciate everybody. I hope everybody have a blessed day. Wake up blessed. I hope your day go good tomorrow. All that good stuff. As y'all can tell, I'm having a good night and drinking a little bit. It's quiet. Yeah, 11:11. Look at what that means. We just seen it when we was talking earlier. It's now 11:37, but if you seen it earlier, shout out to you. I'm off this, y'all. Appreciate it. Have a good one.